student, welcome back to Install video lecture series for maths. We believe in democratizing education for all. Today we are going to complete this chapter, some application of trigonometry. Come on, let's get started. With the help of the trigonometric ratio and the table that we have learned in previous chapter about the values of the trigonometric ratios of the 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree, let's solve some problem based on it. Okay, so the first exercise is that ME stands 20 meter from a tree, okay, with base C, right? So we have angle of elevation here is 30 degree, right, from our eyesight. So now we are going to measure the height of the tree, right? So this can be seen as a right angle triangle, right? We can make a right angle triangle here, okay? So now when we make right angle triangle, this line become parallel line, right? So we can take only the upper part of this figure and consider as a figure like this. Okay, so we know that this form a rectangle. So this length and this length will be same, right? And now we are going to calculate this much value. So if you know this value, you can calculate the height of the tree by just adding this, because this is a rectangle. So this is 1.6 means this will be 1.6. So our main focus is on finding the value of this part, right? So suppose this value is suppose P. Now we have PDA. Now this is PDA is right angle triangle. So with this angle 30 degree. Now we have this 20 meter. So this is 20 meter. Because this part is 20. So implies this is also 20. Okay. So now when we look at this figure, okay, so we have one angle. So this we'll consider as angle of consideration as theta, right? So with this angle, we have one side, known side. So this becomes the adjacent. Now we are going to find the opposite to it, right? Opposite of this particular angle. So which trigonometric ratio involves the opposite and the adjacent? So we know it's tan, right? So we are going to calculate the value of tan, then put the known value and then calculate the unknown. That's it. Okay, or you can find the hypotenuse first, then you use the other trigonometry ratio. That also fine. But it involves 2-3 steps. That's why we'll directly use that. Or you can use chord also. Okay. So here what we are going to do is, so we have, this is 30, right? So we will be finding this value. So this is 20 meter. So now let's take this as theta. So tan theta, that is nothing but what? Opposite upon adjacent. So tan theta, that is tan 30 degree. So opposite value is this. So we have your P DA. So now the opposite is PD, right? And the adjacent now is what? DA. So tan 30 degree, we know that its value is 1 upon root 3. Okay. So this is equal to PD we are going to find and DA is 20. So to calculate this, we are going to do cross multiplication. So after multiplication, we have root 3 into PD. So to calculate the value of PD, you'll divide 20 by root 3. So after rationalization, we have root 3 or root 3. Then we have 20 root 3 upon 3 is the value. Okay. Now what we will do here, we will take the value of root 3. So root 3 value is 1.73, right? Approximate. We are calculating the approximate value, right? So we will substitute here now. So 20 into 1.73 upon 3. Approximate value. And then what we will do, we will add this value to 1.6 because we know that this is 1.6. So we have DC plus PD becomes PC. So now we have to calculate this. So we have this value approximate as 11.53. So now this value, so this symbol means we are going to calculate approximate value because root 3 is irrational number. So you will not give the exact value. So after adding this two, we have 13.13, which is the approximate value of this, right? So we have 13.13 is the answer for this particular question. Okay. So moving ahead, let us solve one sum calculating the angle of elevation. Now here it says that ME stands at the distance from a 50-meter height building. So the height of the building is 50 meter. Now we are going to calculate the angle of elevation. Suppose ME is looking from here, then here we can make a right angle triangle here, right? So we will consider here as ME position. Suppose this is A point, B point and C point. Now we can see it as a right angle triangle. So we are going to calculate this angle of elevation, right? So here we have the 50 meter away, like this distance in the first case is 50 meter away, right? So AB is 50 meter. Now BC is fixed. The height of the building is fixed, which is 50 meter. Now we are going to calculate the angle of elevation in two cases. Okay, the first case, case 1. So we have now, first of all, we are going to write the given. So given and the height of the building, right? So we'll consider here, let BC is equal to 50 meter height of the building. Okay. Now A is the position of ME. So case 1 we have AB is equal to 50 meter. Now we know this, right? The opposite of the angle that we are going to calculate. So suppose this is angle theta. So this side BC becomes opposite and AB becomes the adjacent. So which trigonometric ratio involves this two? We have the tan. So we will be considering tan theta. Tan theta is what? Or cot also you can take it. Okay, any of the value. So tan theta, now we have opposite BC. And then we have AB, right? So BC and AB both are 50-50. So we have the value of tan theta as 1. So tan theta is equal to 1. Now, when we have 1 in 10, so we have tan 45 is equal to 1, right? So tan which is equal to tan 45, right, degree. Therefore, theta is equal to 45. So in the first case, we have the theta value as 45 degree. Okay. Now in the case 2, we have AB is equal to 86.6 meter, right? So second case, we have AB is equal to 86.6 meter, right? Now we have a triangle, right, in which this angle we are going to calculate same. This is 86.6 and this is fixed as 50. Again, we are going to calculate theta here. So you can use the cot or tan. Same. So let's apply cot and see. Okay, cot theta. When we apply cot theta, it's this base, right? Adjacent. Adjacent is what? So adjacent upon opposite, right? So we have adjacent value as 86.6 and the opposite value is 50, right? So after calculating this, we have 1.732, right? It's approximate again, right? So now we have this value. Now we know that cot theta is this and this value is what? Root 3, right? So means cot of theta is root 3. So at which angle cot theta is root 3? So we know that cot of 30 is root 3, right? Therefore, theta is equal to 30 degree. So in the first case, we have theta 45. Now we have 30 degree, like this. So it's not compulsory that we have to always use tan. We can use cot and calculate also sometimes, okay? Now we have a question based on leaning tower. So Amy climbs to the top of a leaning tower and drops a clinometer. When she goes down to get it, she realizes that the clinometer has fallen 3 meters away from the base of the tower. If the tower leans at 60 degrees to the ground, from what height did the clinometer falls? Come on, let's solve this. So what we are going to do, this is opposite of what we are considering right now. So we are going to use again pairing, right? So this is A, B and C. Let AC be the tower, okay? And then we have tan 60 degree is equal to what? Opposite upon base 3, right? So tan 60, we all know that its value is root 3, right? It is opposite is what now we have AB is upon 3. So AB value is equal to 1.73, okay? So again multiply by 3 as the approximate value, like this, okay? So we can calculate it and find out the value, right? In terms of meter, again it will be. Now, not only this, we can calculate the length of the tower also, right? So this becomes the hypotenuse, okay? And then we can also calculate the length of the tower. So after calculating this, we have 5.19. So in terms of meter, again it's approximate. We are not calculating the others correct value, okay? Approximate value we are finding. Like this, we can calculate it using the trigonometric ratio. So next we have, if a ladder is leaning against a wall, forming angle 60 degree with the ground, and the ladder is of suppose 10 feet long, then we are going to find the distance between the ladder and the wall, and also how high up the wall does the ladder reach, that we are going to calculate. So looking at this condition, okay, we can make right angle triangle, right? So with this as a ladder, right, this is 10 feet, right, and we have angle here given as 60 degree, okay? Then this can be considered as P, Q and R. So since this is a word problem, we'll start with let, okay, PR be the ladder, right, and the RQ or QR is the base distance, right, and this P is the position where the ladder touches the wall, okay? So now in this case, we have this is the hypotenuse. So this is 90, right? So this is the hypotenuse. Now we need both, right? We require this also. Also we require this, right? So we can pick up with any first. So let's pick up this. This is the opposite, right? So we'll start with sine the 60 degree is equal to opposite, that's PQ upon hypotenuse, right? Hypotenuse is PR. As we all know that sine 60 degree, that is root 3 by 2, right? This is equal to, now we have PQ, which is S, was what X that we are going to calculate right now. Suppose this is X. and PR, right? So now we have as 10 feet. So now to calculate the value x, we know we are going to do the cross multiplication, and then we'll calculate it by dividing 10 root 3 upon 2, right? So now we know that we are going to divide this. So 5 root 3, 8.65. This is the approximate value because we have the root 3, right? So the value of this, okay, means the where, how high up, the second part we have now here is 8.65. Okay. Now we are going to calculate the RQ, right? So for this, what we need, we can use the cos, right? Cos 60 degree, right? So we are going to find out the adjacent upon hypotenuse. So already we know that the hypotenuse is given as 10. So we can consider the base is y. So we have cos 60, 1 upon 2, right? So it's y upon 10. Now we will do the cross multiplication. So we have the value of y as 5. So the distance of the ladder from the wall is 5 feet. So like that we have to write the conclusion. Okay. So next we have an engineer is design a ramp, okay, that makes 45-degree angle with the ground. If the vertical height that the ramp needs to reach is 6 feet. So that required, this height is given as 6 feet. Okay. So now we have the angle also that is 45 degree. Now what should be the length of the ramp? So we are going to calculate this length, that is the hypotenuse, right? So this can be considered as a right angle triangle, right? With this as what? 45 degree and this as 6 feet. Okay. So this is the length of the ramp that we require. So we can start with ABC. So we have to always write the let part, okay, considering, okay. So let AC be the ramp, okay. Now we have the angle. So we are going to find AC. So we have this 6 feet, right, which is nothing but the opposite of 45, right. So we need sine. So sine 45, okay, which is equal to opposite, that is BC upon AC. So sine 45 we know it's what? 1 upon root 2, right? And AC value is again 6 and AC is unknown. So this is AC is equal to 6 root 2. Now root 2 value and root 3 value are very common, right? So we have to learn by heart this root 2 and root 3 value, or you can leave the value as 6 root 2 also. Okay, if it is said to write in, after in terms of decimal, then you have to multiply it with. Okay, otherwise you can leave the value as 6 root 2 only. So root 2 value is 1.414. It's an approximate value again. So you can multiply and write the answer, or else you can leave the answer as like this. Okay, so both the ways are acceptable. So the length of the ramp that he is going to make is 6 root 2 feet. Okay. Next, we have a 3-cast shadow that is 15 meter long. So the shadow length is 50 meter, right? And the angle of elevation of the sun is 30 degree. So it is 30 degree. So what is the length of the tree? So we are going to find this. That is the height, right? So this can be viewed as again what? Right angle triangle with angle 30 degree, right? So this will be considered as a tree, right? And we have this as 15 meter. So again, and we are going to find the opposite. of 30. So we require tan 30 degree. Okay, so which is nothing but what? So this is suppose A, B, C. So we'll start with let everything we have to write. Okay, let BC is the 3. This is a shadow. So let BC be the 3. And shadow is what? AB is its shadow. Right? So we have tan 30, that is BC upon AB. So again this is 1 upon root 3, right? So BC value that is unknown, so you can take with x, and AB is 50. So this is nothing but x is equal to what? 15 upon root 3, that is 5 root 3. So its value is 8.65 approximate. Okay. So we have to write the unit as well. So we can write as the height of the 3 is 8.65 meter approximate. Next we have a ramp is inclined at an angle of 30 degree to the ground. If the length of the ground covered by the ramp is 30 meters, so what is the length of the ramp? This is 30 meter and this is 30 degree, right? So now this is 90 only, so you can consider this ABC, right? So let AC be the ramp. So we want this is the hypotenuse. So we have the what? Base and base and the angle. So we have to find out the hypotenuse. So we will be using cos, right? So cos 30 is equal to what? BC upon hypotenuse, that is AC. So cos 30 value we all know it's root 3 by 2 and BC value is 30 and that is AC. So this is what? AC into, right? So root 3, that is 30 into 2. Now this AC we want, so it is 30 into 2 upon root 3. So we can rationalize this. If we rationalize it, we will have what? 30 into 2 root 3 upon 3. So after we cancel this, what we will have? We can cancel this and we'll have 10 here. So 10 and 2 we can multiply, right? So we will have 20 root 3. So root 3 value we can put it, or you leave it this way, or you write as what? 34.6 approximate. Again this is a meter, like that. So let's recap what we have learned in this entire chapter. In this entire chapter we have understood the application of trigonometry with the help of line of sight. Line of sight is nothing but the line, okay, the distance between the eye position and the object position. And we have the angle of elevation, which is the angle made between the line of sight and the horizontal line when we look up, and the angle of depression is nothing but the angle between the line of sight and the horizontal line when we look down. Okay, we have also seen lot of applications, okay, in different field with the help of trigonometric ratio and this 3 term. So I hope you have thoroughly understood the entire chapter of some application of trigonometry. Keep watching our install video. Thank you.